The thing I always say when people ask me about you, the kind of person you are, and how close we are, and because you and I become so close, is after I won, and how weird it is. They're like, oh, it must have been a crazy party, and it's like, no, you go and you sit in an interview in a basement by yourself for 2 hours, and they take you back to a hotel room where the only other person there is the person who you just had to go up against, who it's like, you just had, the greatest night of your life. And they're like, I just almost had the greatest night of my life.
Damn, I never thought about it from your perspective like that.
And so, like when I got back to the hotel, like I think you were taking a shower or something, and I was just sitting outside by myself, and I was like, oh, okay, well, like I'm obviously not going to see Adrienne this evening, and I respected that. Like it was also emotionally draining. Like people don't realize we were out there for like 16 hours on top of a mountain. You finished your shower, you came back out, you came out to the balcony with a couple beers, handed me one, congratulated me, and you and I ended up sitting out there for an hour or two, chopping it up, talking through the dinner like a post-game recap. And it just you know what I mean? It was everything I already knew about you as a person from going through this whole thing with you, but just cemented in my mind like who you were, and what I mean, your level of character and everything. And so it's that's a story I tell all the time of just how close you and I are and how special it is. So
that's awesome. I appreciate
all right,
that.
all right. Well, I'm done saying nice things for you today.
I mean,
so
that's literally the nicest
that's
things I've ever heard you say, and I don't think I've like heard that.
I try not to say them in front of you.